So what made you really want to get into 9/11 Truth and really get out there? And...
Mike Rupert and Michelle Chossudovsky. Is this thing on?
Yep, yep.
Mike Rupert, who was a former Los Angeles cop, who wanted to expose who was really making money on the drug business. And I guess he was drummed out of the police force. I don't know all of his history. And Michelle Chossudovsky, who's a political science professor in Ottawa. And Michelle, so those two guys were speakers at the G6B conference in the University of Calgary in June 2002. And the G6B conference was run at the same time as the G8 conference in Kananaskis. And the G6B are all the rest of us, all the other people besides the people who attended the G8. So I went to the university, and there were, I would say, the biggest hall in the university was packed to the doors. Probably 1,500, 2,000 people. And when I was in Los Angeles, I met Willie Rodriguez and Charlie Sheen. and I thought to myself, holy smoke, why don't I have a camera here? So I can prove I talked to Willie Rodriguez and Charlie Sheen. So I got myself a digital camera, and I have, every time now that I meet a celebrity, I get my photograph taken, and I've had my photograph taken with all the big hitters in 9/11 Truth. Stephen Jones.
What about Alex Jones?
Absolutely, Alex Jones. And I've actually been on, if you watch Terror Storm really closely and know where to look, you'll see a guy with a t-shirt that says, Google loose change. And so I was marching with Alex in Chicago. And we went to the NBC and the CB and the Chicago Tribune and all those. There were about 5 major broadcasters in Chicago. And Alex led us all through the streets with his bullhorn. 9/11 was an inside job. And the guy is fearless. Yeah. Absolutely fearless. We were surrounded by police officers, but they weren't interested in attacking us or harassing us. They were interested in protecting us as we marched to the different locations. And I'm there with my little t-shirt and my little placard that says Truth Now or something like that. However, the most memorable thing about this march was 3 young guys came up to me and they said, can we take your photograph? And I said, sure, no problem there. Why would you like my photograph? And they said, well, this is Jason Burmas, and this is Corey Rowe, and this is, what's the third fellow's name? Dylan Avery. So I'm hoping, I'm praying that my photograph is in the final cut of Loose Change. That would be great. Now, I don't know, they didn't promise me that, and it may be too boring or whatever, but I certainly was there.